The northernmost country of the Baltic states, Estonia, has a coastline close to the Gulf of Finland, the Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Riga for almost 4,000 kilometers. The most famous beach town is the Estonian summer capital city of Pärnu, which has been spa and tourist destination since the early 1800s. The city and its beach attract thousands of tourists each year to enjoy fine sandy and shallow beaches. I had the opportunity to use my metal detector on the Pärnu Beach on an early summer morning when there were not yet many people there. I had only about 1.5 hours, so I didn't have time to go through a very large area. The findings were very typical to this kind of beach. There were more than enough bottle caps and pool taps, but luckily there were some coins too. The most interesting were the Soviet coins, the oldest of which was the 1963 Soviet 2 Kopeck coin. It's interesting to think what kind of time Estonia and Pärnu had back then and what kind of value Kopeck had at that time. Don't know what the person who dropped this coin had in his mind, but it could have been the Cuban Missile Crisis, or if the coin was dropped in June 1963, it might have been the Soviet-US hotline that was designed and opened to avoid a threatening nuclear war. That same month was also very significant to the Soviet Union space race, for then the first civilian and woman, the 26-year-old textile factory worker Valentina Tereshkova, spent 3 days in space and orbited the globe 48 times. By the way, did you know that 50 years later, in 2013, space travel was still in Valentina's mind when she volunteered for a one-way flight to Mars? Well, I didn't yearn for such long-distance travel, so I went on my way from Estonia to much closer Latvia. My next video shows my metal detecting trip at the Latvian deserted beaches, which not so long ago were still part of the prohibited Soviet border zone. Thanks for watching and see you soon.